The Western Heights are Dover's secret Napoleonic defences. Chris Taft of the Western Heights Preservation Society takes us on a tour of these unique discoveries.
We're now in one of the gun emplacements at St Martin's Battery, overlooking the ports of Dover and out across the sea. This battery dates from a slightly later period than most of the heights. This is one of the last things constructed at Western Heights. It actually originally dates from the 1870s, and it was a coastal battery.
The Western Heights have some unusual buildings, including the staircase known as the Grand Shaft. How does it differ from any other staircase?
Well, the Grand Shaft is a very interesting part of the Western Heights fortifications, and it's one of the most remarkable aspects of the Heights. It's actually effectively a staircase, except unlike an ordinary staircase, it's actually three spiral staircases, one on top of another. It's what's technically known as a triple helix spiral staircase, and it's got, as I say, three different flights of stairs running one on top of another down a vertical shaft. The original purpose of it was to allow troops to get quickly from the barracks, which was situated at the top of the shaft, down to the seafront level onto Snargate Street, and down towards the ports of Dover. There are a flight of stairs down into what we call the Grand Shaft Bowl, which is a cut-in area of ground going down towards the actual shaft itself. The bottom of the initial flight of stairs is around basin area that the shaft then starts at. The shaft is a perfectly vertical shaft straight the way down, and the purpose of the vertical shaft is to allow light into the stairs. The three sets of stairs then run around the outside of that vertical shaft, and they go literally straight down to a small tunnel at the bottom, which then slopes down towards the entrance at the bottom of the shaft at Snargate Street. It's the only one of its kind. There are other spiral staircases, there are double helix spiral staircases, but it's unique to Dover, but it's unique. I mean, there is no other triple helix spiral staircase like it.
The Heights also have their very own fortress, a small castle-like building on the opposite side to Dover's famous castle.
The drop redoubt is a self-defending gun platform. That's what a redoubt is. Something that a fortification, part of a fortification, defends itself. It was originally constructed during the French Revolutionary and the later Napoleonic Wars. The drop redoubt is much more difficult for people to access, but it is so interesting for people, and people are always fascinated by it. Its sheer size, it's so impressive, and it is a nice place in the summer and when the weather's kind to actually walk around the lines around the outside of it, and it's a pleasant little walk around seeing the outside of the structure. When we are able to open the drop redoubt, which we do in the summer, people are actually able to explore inside, and it really is a very impressive and fascinating place for people to see, and people absolutely love being able to see inside it, and people would travel far and wide to come and see the drop redoubt. To our left is the drop redoubt itself. It's a 30-foot odd high wall, a brick wall with several layers of bricks behind that obviously can't be seen. On the top of that is effectively the gun platform, and further down the line ahead of us is the old original entrance, which would have been accessed originally by a drawbridge, or swing bridge rather. On the right hand side are another equally high wall at the other side of the ditch, and provides it prevents anybody from escaping the ditch should they be in it. Down the middle is a wide, now grassed area, doing the job of a moat in a medieval castle that people might be more familiar with.
Do you want to live in Napoleonic times? Then bring the troops to the Western Heights for a great day out.